Let's get this rocking and rolling and swinging and sloshing and other horrible phrases. Hi! Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Bit of pumpkin spice. I get the shakes now if I don't have it. If I don't have it, this is what happens to me, folks. Ah! I need Taylor Swift music and pumpkin spice lattes. Withdrawals. I'm just going to put my fan on. It's a bit toasty in here. And by toasty, I basically mean these lights are quite hot. But look, my hair is getting lighter and lighter every few days. Hello, folks. How's it going? Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are we all doing? I hope you all had a lovely weekend. If you didn't, well, I'll get over it. Oh, dear. Would you like some drama? Would you like some drama? Oh, my God, I have had to delete some comments. Good God. I have had to delete some comments today. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. So I put a video out last night where I was basically like, Venom Snake from Metal Gear Solid 5 is like the worst protagonist in the series. The game is still excellent, but as the protagonists go, he doesn't speak. For those of you who've never played Metal Gear Solid 5, he basically doesn't speak for 90% of the game. And then when he does speak, it just makes it weirder that he doesn't speak some of the time, because he actually can speak, he's just choosing not to. It's weird. People theorized it's because Kiefer Sutherland, who they got in to voice him, was literally charging per word. So to keep costs down, they basically just made him not speak much. Which in a series full of monologues and, you know, big speeches and all sorts of things, it's just a very weird thing. Now in the video, it's not a very long video, it's only like 15 seconds long. But in the video, I'm quite... Did he speak way more in the original? Every single other Metal Gear Solid game, the protagonists are very chatty. They speak loads. They're very endearing. I like my protagonist mute. Yeah, but the thing is, Naruku, if he was fully mute, that would unironically be better. The problem for me is that he's not fully mute. He speaks like 10% of the time, which it just makes it weird. Imagine if, like, in Half-Life, Gordon Freeman is a very famous... he's a very famous mute protagonist in the Half-Life games. Wonderful games. And Gordon Freeman is a mute protagonist. The idea being is that the player's own thoughts are, you know, projected onto the blank slate of the character. It wouldn't work if Gordon Freeman did speak occasionally for no reason. Do you know what I mean? It would make it objectively worse. I would have actually preferred Venom Snake to have been completely mute than what we got. Anyway, that's my opinion. I put it out there. Holy shit, you should see some of the fucking anger that came from that post. Oh, dear God, people insulting my intelligence, people insulting my weight. People saying that I was too busy masturbating over one of the characters to understand what was going on. It's like, no, I do understand, probably far better than you realise. I'm just saying it wasn't very good. Like, people go crazy online. People go absolutely insane online. Was this all on TikTok? Yes. All on TikTok, by the way. The Instagram post was not as aggressive. YouTube also went a little bit crazy, but not on the same level. Small brain and small D energy. It's the idea of, so like, what they did to pad it out is they had, because like, without going into a whole thing, Metal Gear Solid 5 had loads of issues, right? Loads and loads and loads of issues, whereby, how do I put it gently? Whereby basically the production was just not good. And they had to cut a lot of corners towards the end. And they filled the game out with like dozens of these tapes, which are just entirely audio. And like you can hear from the audio, you're like, that should have been a cutscene. Like you're listening to it and you're like, that would have been a really good cutscene. But they didn't. They did like maybe about 3-4 hours worth of audio tapes. Hello Pixel, how you doing? Welcome in. I don't know why people are like, well, clearly he didn't listen to the tape. So no, I did. I'm saying it's not compelling, it's not engaging, it's not a video game, it's an audiobook. It like, I'm sorry, if you're having to justify these things being in an entirely different medium. Oh, hang on. Game double audio was because of last night. There we go. So because of Kronos, for some reason, the audio doesn't come through my desktop audio. I had to capture it separately and then do weird things with it. So yes, there we are. Hello, Shishis. How are you? Good morning. So yeah, people got very, very upset. Very, very upset. I've seen mad people online before, but I've never quite seen this level of just aggression and hate over, if I'm being completely honest, a fairly middle-of-the-road take. I think it's fair to say that having a take that a series known for very talkative characters and then suddenly having a 90% mute protagonist is something that I didn't agree with. I think that's a very mild take, but apparently... Jesus! Oh, you just about to make a coffee? Shushies, I've got myself a coffee right here. Pumpkin spice latte. Dean, hello, good morning. Thank you for the sub, my friend. How are you doing, Dean? Good to see you, man. How's business? Dean is the head of XP Brew. They now ship to the US and Canada, which is really awesome. Right. Good morning, folks. Welcome in. It's Monday. My name is Ghostkai, and we're going to play some Phasmophobia. We're here on Tanglewood Street House. We're by ourselves because we've got no friends. I know. Pathetic, isn't it? We we don't use sanity pills because we're not a loser, and of course we've got an open microphone, which means everything you can hear, the ghost can hear too. We're here to investigate Joseph Lewis. We need to capture a video of the ghost, get a photo of the ghost, and 3 unique photos for the photo camera. Ooh la la. Off to Manchester for a creators event next week. 5-hour drive. Oof. Hey, Mischief Queen. It says you're playing Dead by Daylight. Oh, really? Oh, shit. Thanks for telling me. Right, I'll change that now. Thank you for telling me. There we go. Mischief Queen, thank you very much. That has been corrected over on TikTok. It was saying that I was playing DBD. I was not. Not for me? What, the driving? Yeah, it's a long old drive, that, innit? You're not going to get the train? I was fine. Manchester's quite far, isn't it? Last time I went, I got the train. About 4 hours on the train. It's not a quick trip. Good lord. And then someone commented this morning, someone who looked like they should be on a list, if I'm completely honest, folks, without going, like, making it too personal, someone who looks like they should be on a list, said, like, lol, bros playing Phasmo in 2025. I'm like, it's literally a video of me playing, like, the new Grafton. So I responded to him and basically said, like, I mean, I'm playing the new map that they just released. Like, what? What? Cost the tickets is mad. Yeah, still 4 hours. I'd rather drive. That's fair enough, mate. A lot of people do. I know. I know. I don't think people have a very good concept of when games are actually more popular than they realise. I hear it about lots of games where people were like, lol, it only has like 10,000 concurrent players. I'm like, that's amazing. What? That's for a 5-year-old niche indie game, like 10 to 12,000 concurrent players is insane. That's so good. What do you mean? Like, concurrent is all round the clock as well, you know, right? It's not popular to him because he has no friends. Yeah, but I don't have any friends and I still like it. Hello, Teller. How you doing? I don't have any friends either. Oh, God. Sorry, someone asked, how is Kronos? Kronos is excellent. Kronos is very, very, very good. It's made by Team Bloober. If you liked the Silent Hill 2 remake, you're probably going to like Kronos. It plays very similar. It's basically a new Dead Space game. It's a new Dead Space game mixed with Control, I would say. Like, Dead Space mixed with Control is a good way to describe Kronos, because it's got like time control mechanics. Gave me 12 Monkeys vibes. Yeah, that's pretty on the money. It's got like time travel in it. It's got horrific monsters. It's got actually quite an intriguing plot. It's also way longer than I was expecting. I was expecting to be able to get through it in like, I don't know, 8 hours or something. But it's shaping up to be more like 12 to 15 hours. Mr. Beetle, hello there. Thank you for the follow over on TikTok. Eve, thank you for the follow as well. Where are you? Oh, hello. Did you pre-order Battlefield 6? No, I haven't yet. No? Oh, no problem. A fellow ghost hunter, I see. Yeah, you know, I like a cheeky bit of phasmophobia. Cheeky bit of oh, that was dots. Did you see it? I saw it. It was dots. Well, let's see if we can see anything else. There he is. I could simp over you. Hello there. All hail the pumpkin indeed. All hail the pumpkin spice. Delicious. Whee. So those of you on TikTok, good morning. I hope you're doing very well. Those of you on YouTube, hello. And those of you on Twitch, hello. What's everyone been up to this weekend? Did anyone do anything really interesting or anything like that? I watched the Formula 1 movie. I thought that was a really, really good movie. I know like nothing about F1. And I still really, really enjoyed it. Great film. Really good film. Hello, Ark. How's everyone's night going? Oh, God, Ark. I forget, you're over in, like, Australia or New Zealand, aren't you, Ark? You're, like, what time is it there? You're, like, way ahead of me, aren't you? It's like 10 AM for me. It's good. Yeah, it's really good. I really enjoyed the F1 film. Super enjoyable. Alright. You're in Australia? Nice. Nice. And we got some feats.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
There you go, got some feats as well. So, Dots and UV, Goryo, Banshee, or Phantom. Well, I imagine we're going to see Dots, if it's going to be Phantom or Banshee. This is Phasma, right? It sure is. It sure is. I did not mean to pick that up. I am an idiot. Damn it. That'll do. Right. I'm going to find the bone. And I'm going to find the... whatchamacallit? Ghost object. Made a prototype of wearable tech to make all electronics for 8 others over the weekend. Oh, wow. You've been busy. Very busy. So the F1 movie was good. I've got it on my watch list. Yeah, really good. Highly recommend. It was honestly just a very exciting movie. Like throughout. E. Hyde, hello there over on YouTube. Hope you're doing very well. See, I've got the multi-chat up. I've got all the chats up. We did a fact check over the weekend, and you're still our top played high scores episode on all platforms this year. Well done, you. Hey, let's go me. Yeah, guys, if you didn't know, I'm on a podcast talking about Phasmophobia. If you want to watch it, look up High Scores, High Stakes. They did an episode all about Phasmo, and I'm the guest star on it. I say star. I'm the guest idiot. Is there a sanity bar in this game? Not for me to check, no. I'll have to check it out. The soundtrack is what caught my attention. I was a massive F1 fan. You're gonna love it. You're gonna really love it. Okie dokie. Come on. Walk through the dots for me. More like best star. I was trying to survive walking across Tower Bridge yesterday, and people next to me were running a marathon. Oh my god. Have you guys seen this? It's been doing the rounds on TikTok and Insta. It's like, it's a new way that you can insult men. And it's like brutal. And the question is, you ask someone, if you were athletic, what sport would you play? Fuck, man. If you were athletic. Oh, it's just downright nasty. If you were athletic, what sport would you play? And their response is going to be like, I am athletic. Well, that is just dirty. Dirty. I've seen clips of people on Insta and TikTok where it's like women asking their partners, and they go, babe, and they go, yeah, and they go, if you were athletic, what sport would you play? And it's like, what do you mean? What do you mean? That's a nasty question. That's a nasty question. Oh, hello. There we go, we got him. I'm not seeing dots, guys. Are you seeing dots? Are you seeing dots? I'm not seeing dots. Thomas Eldbert, thank you very much for the follow. Go starts breaking down the Thriller dance. It does sound like the beginning of Thriller, isn't it? That you in the sound bit for that? No, it's not me. It's not me. I don't do any voice lines in Phasmo. The Spirit Box voice lines were done before I joined the Kinetic Partner Program. Sadly. Because believe you me, I would have butchered that. I would have made it very funny. Goryo? I think it is going to be a Goryo. I think you're right. Hello, Tower Control. My favourite is, what would you change about yourself, you know, besides the obvious? Oof. My partner is not athletic and he plays rugby. Well, if he plays rugby, he is athletic. Like, 100%, I would say. Even if he's just, you know, built different. It's a very demanding sport. Do esports count? No. Absolutely not. I'm sorry, no. Lovely. Thank you very much. Right. Videos, we need like something thrown would be good. Remember to stay hydrated. I mean, I just had a big swig of coffee. Oh no, he's... balls. That's not what I wanted, friend. That's not what I wanted, friend. Oh no. It's weird that they don't put a fingerprint on that, isn't it? Bit weird. My boyfriend is athletic enough to run 5 miles with his big army backpack, but ask him to kick a ball and it's over. Okay, Vendetta, can you please ask this question of your boyfriend?
Hi.
Please ask your boyfriend, if you were athletic, what sport would you play? It's so mean. Hello, Ace. Welcome in. By the way, baby, and hello there. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. And don't worry, I've got a nice big coffee. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, by the way, guys, something exciting. I've got a meeting today. I've got a meeting. I've got a big boy business meeting today. At 4? It's either 4 or half 4. I can't remember. For an audiobook. I'm meeting with the author. I'm meeting with the author for an audiobook. Yeah, how about that, eh? Chapter 1. Hey, thank you, Bartet. Welcome in. Chapter 1. Getting your cheeks clapped by a ghost. It all started when I entered Tanglewood Street House. Little did I know the ghost had other plans for me. I've not seen Dot since. I think we've got a Goryo on our hands, and that makes me very sad because Goryos are one of the worst ghosts in the game. We need to capture a video of the ghost as well, which we're definitely not going to do while he's not going to give us dots. Show yourself. Oh, beans. I just watched the final Conjuring film. It was alright. Oh, really? He blinked at me and said, I get it. No sports in school and I'll never recover. Swimmer, but he can't swim. He's floundering. He's floundering. Do you see what I did there? Come on, sausage. Show yourself. Show yourself, Mr. Goryo. Oh, hello. Oh, no, I shouldn't record that. Wait. I just freaking heard something get thrown. Wait. Huh? Guys? What is going on here? I'm hearing things being thrown and it's not recording them. Gonna do this to my dad and I'll tell you tomorrow. What is going on? It doesn't help that the things are being like... They're like glitching through the sink. Hello, Emo Hunter. Good morning. Always so demanding. Shave my head. I know. Come on, sausage. Give me a sign. Any sign. Just not that one. Attaboy. Right. Cool. That's all of the uniques. Laughing. Fire extinguish. Don't you dare laugh again. Okay, he didn't. We do actually need a picture of the ghost. So I'm hoping he's going to appear and I can take a picture of him. What made you call things sausage? Oh, I'm just very British. British people have a tendency to just give pet names to things. Alright, Treacle. Alright, Poppet. Mummy's little soldier. You know, that sort of thing. So basically, it's just British. It's just British. It's not like a conscious thought. It's just being terribly befuddled and British. Oh. I know that, but sausage is so funny. Is it? I'd say to me it's like kind of normal, to be completely honest. Anytime now. I just don't want laughing. Please don't laugh. Hey, little Popak, how you doing? Good morning. Come on. Give me a sign. It doesn't want to. See, now that we've got mods between all the different hemispheres and time zones, it's kind of interesting. We've got like a day shift and an evening shift now, haven't we? And then there's the true gamers who are on both. Oh, oh. Okay, he's over here. There we go. Bosh. Bosh. It's 4 AM for me. Go back to bed! What do you mean 4 AM? Go to sleep, for the love of God. What if you ask it for a chit-chat? Should we try? Should we try and ask the ghost for a chit-chat? I'm not sure they respond to that. Alright, ghost. Can we have a chit-chat? It's 5:30 for me. Oh my God. What, in the morning? Hell no. Why are you up so early? So, I'm lost. Like, is it me or my game? But no lie, I've never had the ghost room be the kids' room. What, the nursery? Yeah, that's all the time. I get that. I've been awake since 4 AM. Gotta love chronic nerve pain. Oh, fair enough. 4 AM is when I wake up to play with my UK mates. What do you mean? Oh my God. No, sleep is important, guys. Sleep is important. Aiden, hello there. What's good? You know, bit of this, bit of that. It's 2 AM for me. You guys are making me feel bad that you're awake. My sleep schedule is messed up. Yeah, no kidding, guys. I know I sound like an old, boring sausage, but sleep is actually really important. If you go for long periods without sleeping properly, it does mess you up. Oh, hello. I feel bad when I miss a stream I must watch. Watch the VOD. Watch the VOD. Please don't be up early on my account. Good Lord. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Sadly, we still need a... Need to see the ghost. Off to Cent... Oh, yes! Yes, you're going to Centre Parks, aren't you? Enjoy, enjoy. That'll be fun. Oh, hello. There you go. Small Fry, thank you for the follow. Aiden, thank you for the follow. Sleep never liked me. Listen... I saw firsthand just how dangerous it is to not sleep properly. Mac says hi. Hi, Mac. So, once upon a time when I was in uni, there was this little game, you may have heard of it, called World of Warcraft. And this new expansion called Wrath of the Lich King came out while I was at university. And it was just the best. It was just the best time in gaming ever. Long story short, I didn't sleep for 2 straight days. And I mean like 2 full days, like including the night as well. And on day 3, I got to the evening. I went out with some friends and my girlfriend at the time. And we had a couple of drinks and that. And I shit you not... We got back to our accommodation at uni, and I passed out on the stairs. Sleep is very important, guys. And the crazy thing is you start to feel yourself lose grip of, like, your sanity. You start to, like, really lose grip of reality a bit. You kind of go mad. I've just realised I don't have a smudge. Oh, this is a very, very dangerous game you're playing, Ghostkai. And not like a cool, sexy game you're playing. Like, this is dangerous and stupid. You become delirious? Yeah, I absolutely became delirious. I was all over the place. And then I sort of, like... I was so exhausted. We got in and I sat on the stairs and I just passed out. Well, fiddlesticks. We could go for the picture. Got it.
Your call into the abyss is important to us. Please shout again.
Well, hey there. Right, we got the ghost picture, which means we're an absolute Giga Chad gamer. Hello, Cappy. Good morning. And then I managed to... Well, I say I managed. People managed to get me into bed. And then I slept for basically a full day. I slept until the next evening. So yeah, sleep deprivation is dangerous. Dangerous. It messes you up big time. Alright. I still don't know what the ghost is, by the way. I'm pretty sure it's Agoria. Yes, Cappy, you've moved house, and you're my background vibes while I set up my new office. Oh, wonderful. Well, congratulations on the move, Cappy. I hope it was all wonderful. I started hallucinating one time, and it felt... I said, screw that. Yeah, it's scary, man. It's real scary. Was World of Warcraft talking back? Not so much that. It was more like... The way I can describe it is genuinely, it felt like I was drunk. Like really drunk, but I wasn't. I wasn't drunk at all, not even slightly. But that's how it felt to be that sleep deprived. I was just all over the place. Hello, Jade. Good morning. How are you? Hope you're doing very well. I'm fighting to stay awake at my desk. I've got the beginnings of a cold. Oh, no, I'm sorry to hear that. Get yourself a Lemsip. Get yourself a Lemsip. Take care of yourself. I've been like sleepless due to flu, and those fever hallucinations go hard. The raccoon stole my goldfish. What? Oh, here we go. Right, here we go, folks. Do 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 do. Hello. I'm just gonna burn another one. I don't care. I don't care. Doesn't matter. We've won. You got a hot ribena next to you? Oh, lovely. Put a bit of honey in it as well. Put a bit of honey in it as well. I've just had a notification on my like all chat thing saying you don't currently have an active live stream on YouTube. Like, I do. I can see I do. Yep, it's just lying to me. I struggle with falling to sleep. I think it's called insomnia. Yeah, insomnia can be brutal. But man, you gotta just like try and sleep. You know what I mean? You do because it's on my telly. Oh, thanks, Cappy. I appreciate that. Don't do driving in sleep deprivation ever. It can be more dangerous than mildly drunk. Yeah, no kidding. It was Agoria. I didn't even bother investigating it. I just decided it was Agoria. It just felt like Agoria. We didn't really do much testing.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the...
I have medicine in case I can't sleep a second night in a row because it's too common. Oh, really?
Here left in a hurry.
Ah! There we go. Boring equals Gorio. It was more, it was less that it was boring, it was more that there was no dots in the room, right? And we were there for a while, so I kind of figured, like, it's probably something rubbish. Do you love me a good chamomile? Oh, yeah, I like a nice cup of tea. Right, welcome in, folks. It's Monday morning. My name's Ghostkai. I hope you're having a lovely day today. We're here by ourselves because we've got no friends. We don't use sanity pills because we're not a loser. And, of course, everything you can hear, the ghost can hear too. We're here on Willow Street. Ooh. Here to investigate Christopher Young. We need to witness a ghost event. We need to prevent the ghost from hunting with a crucie. And we need to detect the ghost with a motion sensor. Lovely. Now, more importantly, I know we've got a lot of people where it's very early in the morning and other people where it's very late at night. Do we have any people who are working right now? Do we have any people who it's the middle of the day? Because everyone else, it seems to be the middle of the night in some way, shape or form, which has me concerned. There we go. Eating lunch, working night shift. Nice. It's 10:38 and I'm indeed working. Oh no. Working from home blueprints and work happening now, quote unquote. Yes, I'm at work. Oh, Jade, you should be resting up. You take care of yourself. Serenity, hello there. Welcome in. For me, it's 5:38. Oh my goodness. You guys are troopers. MFX, hello there. Good morning. Sending boring emails while watching you in the background. Well, hello there, friend. I hope the emails aren't too boring. Prepping for work, but only start at 4:30. Oh god, that's miles away. Back to work on Saturday. All the fun stuff. Ugh. It's rubbish, innit, working, eh? It's rubbish. If only there was a way to receive your salary and just sit around and do nothing. That'd be wonderful. I can't even do that now that I'm streaming full time. Even I can't do that. I have to work really hard. I do a lot of stuff outside of streams now, like loads of like discussions with various entities about, you know, sponsorships and negotiations and stuff. Never bloody ends at the moment. I'm really busy. Moz will tell you I work more hours now than I did before when I had a full-time job and streaming. I suppose it's because it's like self-employment, I guess, right? Anyone who's self-employed in the chat, I feel your pain now. I get it. Because when you're self-employed, it's like, if you stop working, you stop making money. And that's a very daunting thing. How do you feel about it? Oh, still the best decision ever, Tower. Still the best decision ever to go full-time with content creation. I'm really, really enjoying it. And to be honest, you know, without being too crass about it, we're now earning more money than I was when I had a full-time job and streaming. Which is... it's alright for the moment. It's alright for the moment. I just need to keep it going, you know? You aren't giving twice your energy to someone else when you enjoy doing what you do. That's true. Yeah. I was speaking to my mum about it yesterday, and she was like, oh, you know, you need to make sure you're, like, you know, going out and stuff in between your streams and that. You need to make sure you're going and doing other things. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm treating it as, like, a working day. Like, in between streams and that, I'm doing other things. Like, I'm video editing, I'm putting bids in for various things, I'm, you know, working on becoming a voice actor for audiobooks and stuff. Like, it's... I feel like this pressure, I guess, to keep the ball rolling, I guess. But I by the way, I say that in a good way. I view it as a good thing because it feels like I'm being very productive. I like feeling productive. How do you find the balance now that you're full-time, making content, not feeling forced, if that makes sense? Yeah, I mean, it's alright so far. It's still relatively early days though, right? I've been doing it full-time now for just over 2 months. Because it was the end of June, I think I went full-time. Give or take. As if the shower head doesn't count as UV. Well, we haven't got any UV in there, sadly. We'll check now. Morning, Squish Monkey Gaming. How are you? Lovely to see you. Alright, we don't have the best visuals, but the record function will pick up on orbs and dots very easily, so we'll just watch for a second. I'm good. How's it going? Yeah, it's all right. What's this? Hi, Ghostkai. I want to give you a heads up about our upcoming game. Would you like a key? I don't know. I'll have a look later. Now the really important question. As a gamer, does playing games all day affect your personal gaming time? Yes. To be completely frank, I don't really play many games now. In a normal gaming sense. Obviously we do it while we're streaming, but playing a game while you're... Oh, UV. Playing a game while you're streaming and playing a game for yourself are two very different things. I think you guys can understand that. And I don't really get time to do that at the moment because I'm so busy. So that has suffered, I guess. But, you know, I've got other hobbies. Like, you know, I've been doing Warhammer and stuff. Did you finish Metal Gear Solid Delta? Yes. Yeah, we finished it on stream. How have you been finding it as a remake? I think it's wonderful. I think it's really, really, really good. Very, very impressed with it. Highly recommend it. I'm just going to close that and have a look. Still have yet to catch up on Alien Earth. Alien Earth's very good. Hey, Rhett, how's it going? Good to see you. Did you win your game of 40k the other day, Ghostkai? Oh, yes. I did. So the game I played on whichever day it was, a couple of days ago, I won that. And I also... Was it Thursday? I think it was Thursday. Yeah, I won that game. And then a week before that, I had another game. And I lost that one by, like, 4 points. But to be fair, that was the day after I had returned from Malaysia. And when I say I was nearly collapsing from the jet lag by the time we finished, I was so tired. Because we finished at about 9:30. And so my body was, like, screaming at me, being like, it's like 5 in the morning, idiot. What are you doing? Go to sleep. Like, my body was just, like, delirious. Oh, they've just announced it. Okay, guys, I've had to keep this quiet. I've had to keep this quiet. Do you want to see something cool? Do you want to see something cool? It's Phasmo related. Do you want to see something new and exciting for Phasmo? I didn't know they were announcing it this morning, but there you go. If you're on TikTok, you might not be able to see it. If you can't see it, you might have to come across to Twitch. There you go. The official Phasmo merch is now live. The official Phasmo merch is now officially live, folks. It's being run...
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
In the UK, it's run off of their website, which you can see here. There's like hoodies and t-shirts and all sorts of wonderful things. And in the US, it's run off of Amazon, I believe. So yeah, it's pretty cool. This is my favorite one. We got shown these designs, gosh, I don't know, months ago. But they're really cool. I think they're really, really, really nice. What do you guys think? Good merch? I think it's pretty sweet. I think they've done a good job with it, to be completely honest. Hey, Dave, how's it going, mate? It looks awesome. Now, what would I actually buy, though? Let me have a look. Let me have a look. I probably wouldn't wear either of these hoodies. They're cool, but it's a bit much for me. This is a cool hoodie. It's very low-key. I like low-key merch. You know what I mean? Yeah, the US is on Amazon? Yeah, that's right. Not overly fussed about the prestige ones or the tarot card. This one, people will probably just think I'm Christian and religious. Like, it's just a big crucifix. The Ouija board one's quite cool. I like this one, actually, quite a lot. That's really nice. I like how it's a bit faded around the edges of the print. The tarot card phone case is pretty cool. Sadly... Oh no, it looks like they've got multiple different kinds. Let me have a look. Okay, so they've got variations on the phone cases. That's really cool. The Phasmo cap is okay. I don't wear hats though, so I wouldn't be getting that. The beanie's cool. The mug is really nice. That's clean. I like it. What else have we got? Is this like in different colors? It is in different colors. Okay, you can literally get like every color imaginable. You'd get a black one though, wouldn't you? You would get a black one. What else have we got? Posters. The music festival poster's really cool. If I was a younger man, I would maybe get a poster. Not now that I'm 37. I wouldn't be putting a poster up of a video game. The Sanity Pills mug, I think, is the best item. It's incredible. Like, this is really cool. I like this a lot. It's just like, it's a very nice design. I love that the colors match up with it all. Yeah, that's awesome. You're getting the mug for sure. I think you have to, right? This is going to be the best-selling item. Like, I'll tell you right now. Yeah, it's cool. I like it. What website is this? So this is the Kinetic Games website. It's, I'll tell you what, hang on, let me post the links in chat. If you're on Twitch, I'm going to put the links in chat. If you're not on Twitch, then, lol. Rip bozo. Okay. There you go. There's the links in chat. So I can't look at the US one because I don't have a US Amazon account, obviously. But the US one is run from Amazon, which is quite cool. So cool, very cool. I'm nice. It's nice to see that it's actually been announced finally. I think there's some pretty cool stuff they got there. I've learned that gaming posters are fine
Sausage.
as long as they're in an adult-looking frame. Yeah, otherwise it looks like a kid's bedroom, right? You've got to dress it up a bit. US and UK only. Yeah, I get that. I get that. But you got to remember, they're a relatively small company based in the UK. So they're going to be rolling it out a bit slower. Because Kinetic Games are British, remember, guys. They're in Southampton, are they? So I imagine they don't have the kind of reach that a lot of huge developers have. Okay, he's turned off the power. You had a door touch? Oh, it's alright. I know I've got UV anyway. Where are we? Oh, sorry. I'm getting lost here. I want all the patches. Never own patches, but they're perfect. Yeah, it's pretty cool, right? There we go. Right. Boop. Yeah, I'm a big fan. Pretty difficult to send things to the EU too. Loads of import tax. Yeah, exactly, Casson. Like, you know, they've got to think about all of these things because it's not simple. Oh, he's turned the light on. Oh, it can't be a mayor anyway. All right. We spent a long time looking at that, so I literally don't know what the ghost is doing now. I don't even know where the ghost is, if he's even still in that room. Let's have a look. Here we go. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Pretty good stuff. I think it's important when... Oh, freezing. Nice. We need to test for a mimic, for obvious reasons. I think when these game companies put out, like, merch, it's really important that they make sure it's super high quality and they're not just, like, putting out stuff for the sake of it. And it looks like they do have quite a nice balance. I think that the pills mug is definitely the standout star, I would say. But we'll see. It'd be interesting to see what sells. Because stuff like holographic stickers and that, I think that's the kind of stuff that, like, I feel like a lot of people just aren't going to buy. Okay, we need to test this. In fact, that's the only thing I do need to test. Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? Are you friendly? Alright. Thanks, big boy. Right, let's get a picture of the EMF. I heard it going off. There we go. I learned that when I first opened a merch store. Gosh, I don't remember. Like, my first attempt at a merch store was like 3 years ago, I guess. And I just felt it was shite. If I'm being completely honest, there were a few really good items. Most of it was shite. Most of it was utter just tosh. Utter rubbish. It's so easy to like just put a load of rubbish out there that's just not going to sell. I think we've got a nice balance now, though. I would buy the Hanged Man sticker because I like to put stickers on laptops or suitcase. Oh, yeah. Oh, hello. Thank you. Well, that was a freebie. Nice. Stand by. Can you chill the fuck out? Jesus. I'm trying to talk with people. Can you calm down? Wait, didn't he just touch this? Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Right, pop you down here. So, freezing, Shadow Ghost, fingerprints, EMF. We could do footprints, but we could also do cursed object and or bone. So let's just do one of those because it's quicker. So yeah, I like it. I think on the whole, it's pretty good merch. I think they've come up with some pretty awesome things. I can see them selling quite a lot, actually. Do you have a mechanical keyboard? Yes, I do. I have a Turtle Beach keyboard. It's the... God, I forgot the model name. That's bad. I'm sponsored by them. It's the... He tries to remember the name. I'm not good with product names. They sent me the keyboard and the mouse and the headset. Hashtag ad. It's a keyboard with buttons and feelings. It's a keyboard with buttons and feelings. I'll show you which one I've got. In fact, I don't think you can buy them. It's been like sold out for a while. I've got... Is it the It's the Vulcan 2 Max, I think. I think it's the Vulcan 2 Max. Yeah, this is it. It's a nice keyboard. So, they sent it to me with German keys, because all the UK ones are sold out. So I had to buy replacement keys to switch it to the UK layout. It's a really nice keyboard. Vulcan 2 Max. I need to remember that. Right, what are we doing? We need loads of videos. We need sound recordings. We need the whole shebang, basically. Z and Y switched right. Basically, the whole keyboard's different. I didn't realize just how different it was, the German and UK layouts, until I had to switch all the keys. The thing is, like, it took me a couple of weeks to actually get around to switching them. It's strange how, like, spot on your muscle memory is. Even with, like, the keys literally showing all different things. You can kind of type fine. Devil Tales, hello there on YouTube. How are you doing? Welcome in. Yeah. Pretty different. Pretty different. Really? Again? Can you stop? Doo-deep. Okay. We're going to get a lantern. Oh, there we go. I thought only Z and Y were different. So you got that. You've got all of the like ancillary keys all around the letters are different. The symbols above all the numbers and that are different. Yeah, there's quite a bit. There's quite a bit. Right, is this guy still in here? I think he is. Okay, he is. I don't think he's a demon, by the way. He kind of has to be a Hantu, right? Whoop. There we go. How am I? Yeah, I'm doing alright, thank you, Devil Tales. How's your day going? Hope it's going very well. Did your keyboard have... Yes, it did, with like the... What do you call those dots above letters? Are they umlauts, or is it something else? What do you call those things? Yeah, it had all of that, and it was just very confusing. It's very confusing. Because sometimes, like, if I wanted to use a certain symbol, I'd look at the keyboard. Because you do, don't you? If you need to do like an ampersand or something like that.
You really are a super spy.
You look at the keyboard, even if it's just a little glance, and it's just not there, and you're just like, oh, shit. Aston Collins, hello there. Welcome in. Hope you're doing very well. Fenara, thank you for the sub. Thank you. I appreciate you. Umlaut, I think it's called. It's just always funny when non-German speakers are trying to say... How do you say it? How do you say it with the umlaut on top? Hello? I'm hearing the radio. He's done the radio in the far room. Are you definitely in this room? Ah, shit. No, he is. He is. He's still here. But not really. Oh no, it's 16 degrees here. It's 7 degrees in there. Interesting. So the ghost has done a long roam. It's still very, very cold in the kitchen. I'm just checking where he's done a roam to. He could be back in the bathroom potentially. Nope. Okay, so he's definitely here. He's just being weird. He's just being really weird. So let's grab you and you. Okay. It's like a growl? What? What do you mean like a growl? I'm doing very well, thank you, Ash. It's Monday morning. I've got my pumpkin spice latte. It's just like an apple. Oh, so So like the, you know, the baby covered in peanut butter? It's like that. You know, you know which one I mean, right? Not
Does it feel good? Yeah.
like that. Is it like that? Is it like that? No? Oh, that's a shame. It becomes Huh? An American A? What do you mean an American A? What does that even mean? An American A? Okay, what is going on with this ghost? He's so fucking chill. I refuse to believe... Okay, yeah, he's just not here anymore, is he? Really, dude? Are you really gone back in here? No. Now you do it? Are you kidding me? Now he does it? While also not stepping on any of the salt? Reminds me. Let me put this here. Come on, buddy. Yeah, I don't know what an American A is. I kind of need to know how to pronounce that. Ifona, hello, how are you doing? We don't need to record any of that, do we? No. Come on, sausage. Guys, I must apologise for this ghost. He's behaving a bit like a shade. But I'm pretty sure he's a Hantu. I can't type it, I can only say it. But I think there's videos of how to say it. I feel like we need a lesson. Chat, do we need to have a lesson? I think we need to have a lesson. How to pronounce... Okay. Umlauts. The A sounds like the E in bed. So, but... Sounds like Hey, Hazy! Right, that's how to pronounce the A.
We are looking at how to pronounce the German umlaut
Why is he trying to seduce me, dude?
with the letter A. So that's your letter A
Uh-huh.
with 2 dots on top of it, a very characteristic symbol and sound from German. We'll be looking at how to say more the other 2 letters that can have an umlaut on them. So that's the letter U
How do you
and
say
the
it?
letter O. But how do you say the umlaut in German
Go on.
on the letter A? The
Yep.
letter A is otherwise pronounced as A. With an umlaut, the pronunciation becomes E.
Eh.
It's rather easy once you know E.
Alright, dude, stop fucking my ears with your voice. Okay, so okay, let's try the next one. I'm pregnant. Yeah, I can understand that. Oh, he's back again. He's back again.
We are so this is very much of it. It is to be said with the sound.
One more
with
time.
The sound.
We got it. Nailed it. One more time.
With the sound. So this is very much like the
So it's air. And then the last one. Wait, which one was that? Was that O? That was O. So let's do the last one. What's the U then? What's the U? Oh, this one. No, we gotta have him again. We gotta have him again.
We are the sound E. E as in double E. A long E sound that you know, double E in English. While you're doing this and voicing this sound, purse your lips almost shut. Like this.
Like this.
Start with E, E, and then purse your lips. E, E.
He said to purse my lips. Hang on.
And here you have it. Just by pursing your lips, it will produce the U sound for you. E, U, U, and here you.
Cool. Guys, thank you for learning German with me today. Thank you for the follows. So, to reiterate, it was and then what was the middle one? I actually can't remember. I can't remember what the middle one sounded like. The O one. No, we're not interested in. No, stop it. We don't care about Phasmo. We're learning German.
We are looking at how to pronounce this. It is to be said with the sound.
So it's and we got it, baby. We got it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Say O in a Scottish accent. Or. Don't have to do Duolingo now. Thanks, Ghostkai. You're very welcome. Works for French too. 1 stone, 2 Europeans. Oh, there you go. There you go. Nailed it. Fuck. Ugh. Ugh. Great Scottish attempt there. What can I say? Yeah, it's a hunt too. I think we leave. We've kind of fucked this with a huge tangent. A tangent about Phasmo merch, and then a tangent about ooh, pretty, and then a tangent about how to pronounce umlauts. Who says this stream isn't educational, man? Ugh. He was fast, so it's got to be Hantu. How are you, Rick? Are you all recovered from the community meetup at the weekend?
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Guys, we got another comment. We got another comment insulting my appearance on the Metal Gear Solid video. People have got some wild takes. Jesus. Jesus. What did they say? Well, I don't really want to repeat it, if I'm honest. They're just going to get blocked. Don't know what's wrong with people. Love how people go straight for looks because they've got nothing good to say when they get upset. Oh, it's just cringe, man. It's just cringe. Like, I don't get how aggressive the online spaces have become. They've become so much more aggressive in recent years. You know, I don't know. I feel like, don't get me wrong, the internet's always been a questionable place for trolling and stuff, right? But I feel like people they just go nuclear straight away nowadays. Like, without question, they literally will just attack immediately. And I'm just like, yikes, you know? It's like insane takes. Especially from someone whose entire account is just reposting gaming cutscenes. Like, these are people who contribute actually nothing to, like, the creative medium whatsoever. And then they get on their high horses and just insult people. The world as a whole got significantly more aggressive and cruel during COVID. Do you know, I think you're onto something. And I'm gonna give you a controversial take. I think that one of the issues might be is that these kind of people are the kind of people who would have run their mouth in high school and got their head kicked in.
Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
But those formative years, they were spent in lockdown and not at school.
Sighting.
So instead of having that learning experience of not getting their head kicked in by a bigger boy, they're just like bold as anything now, especially online. Hey, Captain Scroll. Hope you're doing well. Because I feel like when kids go to high school, they go from being the biggest kids in the smaller school to the smallest kids in the bigger school, right? And so
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
it's like quite a formative experience for a lot of people to like, it helps you grow. Dota, thank you very much for the follow. I love Dota too. And because they didn't have that, it turned some kids like fucking feral. And they just didn't have that experience of like pushing boundaries and then finding their limit and being beaten back. They didn't have the year 11s to keep the year 7s in check. No, absolutely. So it was like nearly like what, 18 months, 2 years, like a whole school year and a bit where kids just didn't have that experience. And so I reckon it's like ruined them. They're so aggressive, like full throttle aggression. It's insane. Welcome to the Grafton farmhouse map. My name is Ghostkai. I hope you're doing very well today. We're here by ourselves. We don't use sanity pills because we're not a loser. And of course, everything you can hear, the ghosts can hear too. Because we like to live dangerously. We're here to investigate Kyle Barton. We need to get the ghost to blow out a firelight. We need to repel the ghost with incense. And we need to witness a ghost event. Ooh la la. Like, don't get me wrong. I see plenty of videos which I disagree with online. And maybe I'll even put a comment explaining why I disagree with them. I don't just start insulting them. I don't know. It seems like such a like a super low IQ thing to do. You know what I mean? Super Bunny, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Lockdown definitely had that impact. People don't know how to interact anymore. I think the screen makes people feel invincible. It does. It does. I can guarantee you that these people, if they met me in real life, they would not think to say these things. They just wouldn't. They'd shit themselves, a lot of them. I'm a brand new viewer and only started watching at the start of the stream, and I've got to say you're super entertaining and seem very kind. Don't give them a moment of attention. The haters and negative assholes are just projecting their own insecurities onto others. Oh no, I know. Listen, Super Bunny, I appreciate your message. It's very kind of you. Please don't worry. I'm not going to lose sleep about it at all. It's more so just an interesting discussion point. Like, where did we go so wrong with people's conduct online? Because I think it's objectively gotten far worse. And people used to be very nasty in terms of trolling once upon a time. But I feel like it's worse now than it's ever been. God, you see like some content creators on TikTok who do like, you know, what I eat in a day or something. And all the comments are just like people attacking that person's appearance. And you're just like, holy cow. Like, how do you have so much anger in your life that that's what you're spending your time doing? I cosplay and people on TikTok in the cosplay community are ruthless. It's genuinely such a bad space. Oh, really? Speaking facts right now. I just don't get it, Pluto. I don't get why people have become so angry. I guess it's like, you know, I guess it's because their own lives are so unfulfilled. Especially without good checks and balances. Oh no, absolutely. Absolutely. Like I do feel like people do need to I think this might be a controversial opinion. I don't know. I feel like if you're growing up as one of those kids who is like a prick like a prick, you know? Certainly when... Did that just slide? Okay. Normally, a part of your development would be eventually you push too far and you get checked in a meaningful way. Either you get, you know, relentlessly mocked, or you get in trouble, or, you know, maybe you even get your ass kicked. It used to be like part of that development is eventually you meet that immovable object and you get checked in some sort of way. And so that just doesn't happen anymore. That's what it seems like anyway. Hello music, welcome in. I very carefully curate what spaces of the internet I'm in for that reason. The behind the screen boldness gets so nasty. Yeah, you see it with video games as well. Bring back bullying? I'm not saying that because bullying is... I feel like bullying is a very different thing. Bullying is a very different thing entirely. But I think certainly those formative years where people would get that behavior course corrected through basically going too far and finding out, like fuck around, find out is basically what used to happen, you know, between the ages of like 12 to 18. And that seems to have just gone away. So people were just like vicious online now. I remember one guy a few months ago, he just, I can't even remember what the video was. It was like a Phasmo video, and he just started insulting me. And he wrote like 20 comments insulting me. And I responded to him and I was basically like, dude, like you have like gone way overboard on this video. Like, why are you so angry? Like, are you good? And then he turned it into like, lol, I got you to respond. You've been one guide. And I'm like, what are you talking about? You've been one guide. I triggered a streamer. One guy triggered a streamer. I'm not triggered. I'm like, are you okay? Because you spent like hours in this comment section fighting with people. Like, that doesn't seem healthy, dude. Like, that seems like you're maybe off the deep end and you need to seriously touch grass. Like, those of you who saw last night's stream, do you remember when I was telling you that someone has started commenting very aggressively, saying that it was a skill issue about a plot point that I was making in Metal Gear Solid 5? And she's like, skill issue. I'm like, do you not hear yourself? You sound like you're terminally online. Using gamer terms to try and argue with people is so weird. I was like, what do you mean skill issue? What they mean is they're trying to articulate something that they don't know how to put into words, and they're trying to say things like, I think you missed the point of this. This is what I think. This is how I interpreted it. But people have like the art of an argument is gone. People don't know how to argue anymore. It's just, it always boils down to just insults nowadays. You can't just disagree with someone and like explain why you disagree. It's got to be just like balls to the wall. I'm going to ruin this person's life. If they cry, good. if they cry, good. Oh, Moz has just asked me if I would like to go and see The Producers this Saturday. Yes. Yes, I would like to go to the theatre with my wife. Yes, I would. I like to buy an argument. No, but do you know what? Like, it's so weird. Like, back in the days of the early internet, people would argue. But, like, when I say it was an argument, it was like an argument with a point. Like, people were, you know, going back and forth with basically things to prove their argument or disprove their opponent's argument. It was like a debate, you know? But that is gone now. That is gone. Going to the theatre, skill issue. Yeah, don't. That whole like mentality now of giving even a millimeter to concede a point just doesn't exist now. That's why people start to insult online. Yeah, like they can't do anything else. It's weird. People are just genuinely out to hurt others now. It's depressing. Well, the thing is, we've seen it become the norm in basically all walks of life now. In terms of socially, in terms of politics, in terms of online discourse, anything. People don't care about winning. They care about making the other person lose. They would rather the other person lose in their minds than they be proved right. That's all they want. They don't actually care about their point being correct. They just want the other person to lose, and then they take that as a win. It's weird. It's like a really hostile mentality. I booked Paranormal Activity in the theatre for December. Oh, nice. Okay. We should find the cursed object, to be honest. Galaxarai, good morning. Hi. KK Backer, thank you for the follow. Biscuits, thank you for the follow. Party Ghosted, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, guys. Yeah, I see it with like the Phasmo stuff as well. And like this is such a like a chilled game, and it never used to be quite this aggressive because you know the game's been out for 5 years now. It's never been this hostile. And I don't mean this is a problem specifically with Phasmo. This is a problem with gaming across the board. People can't just say like, you know, this is what I think about Phasmo. They have to like, they have to bury you. They have to be like, no, you're wrong. And here's how you're wrong. Here's an essay. Is it because people don't read much anymore and it's harder to construct arguments with words? That's true. Yeah, it's probably a big part of it. Ghostkai, have you figured out when you're doing IRL Phasmo? So, the company I was hoping to arrange it through...
Taking the hobbits to Isengard! Taking the hobbits to Isengard! Taking the hobbits to Isengard! What did you say?
They basically said I have to go and sort it out myself. So I'm now in contact with several different venues that are a good shout, and we'll see. The price has also got to be right, you know. But yeah, it's on the way. Oh, Moz has sent me another thing. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, wait, that's October. Not this Saturday. Nice. We're going to see the producers in October. Huzzah! I've always wanted to see the producers at the theatre. Great show. It's a problem with everything. Yeah, the thing is, I don't really know what to do about it, because occasionally I have tried, like... Katsu, hello there. I've tried, like, trying to be nice, you know what I mean? To, like, meet someone halfway. And they just don't have it. They just don't have it. They just like, nope, fuck you. That's basically it. Nope, fuck you. You're wrong. I won't concede anything. Do you ever get goosebumps from Phasmo? No, not really anymore, to be honest with you, son. Of course you did it as I was looking away. Oh, hello. That's some good sounds right there, folks. Okay, all the filming is done. Oh, dear. I might as well wait for the next blow. You're my favourite Phasmo creator? Oh, thank you, son. That's very kind of you to say. That's my favourite comment of this morning, so thank you for that. There's a weird elitism in gaming. I play Hades, etc. on God mode because that's how I like to play. But people get so mad about people who don't play games on the hardest settings. It's like that. Yeah, it's weird, Kyron. I'm totally there with you. I'm totally there with you. Like there's this weird like gatekeeping nature of Phasmo, Well, not just Phasma, I think gaming in general, right? There's this weird gatekeeping side of things where people are very much like, you have to hit certain criteria before they will allow you to have an opinion that they care about. It's odd. It's odd, to say nicely. Perfect. Alright, we just need some more pictors. So we will take a smudge with us just in case we get hunted. At 38, I don't touch anything above normal. And there's nothing wrong with that. Someone got really bent out of shape on Instagram when they saw that my custom difficulty had 2 evidence. Good morning, Danielle, boss. Hello there. How you doing? Shadow, thank you for the follow. Someone got, like, really hostile about my custom difficulty that I play on. But they do it... People do these weird arguments where they talk in the third person. They can't say, like... So what he was trying to say was, I don't think his difficulty is any good because it has 2 evidence. That's what he's basically trying to say. But instead of saying that, he goes... Lol, bro thinks his Nightmare custom is harder than Insanity. And I'm like, it is. Insanity literally has grace period, which immediately makes it much less difficult. 0 grace period is probably the hardest setting in Phasmo to put on. For sure. Because the difference between having 0 time to escape a hunt and a second or 3 seconds to escape a hunt is colossal. Stop having fun. Yeah, fun's not allowed, guys. Is there a hunt speed difference between single player and multiplayer? Nope. No difference whatsoever, Super Bunny. What you may have seen... Oh, hang on. What's this? I only play in a group of 4 and it feels like we get hunted much sooner and more aggressively. Part of that will be because the hunt is based off of the team's average sanity across the board. So if you've got one player who is not doing anything to manage their sanity, like they're always in the dark, or they're, you know, seeing lots of ghost events and interactions and stuff, that person's sanity is going to be really, really, really low, which means you're going to get hunted. And then, you know, that's just with one player. When you imagine that could be with many players doing that, like you have 2 or 3 players doing the same thing, you will get hunted a lot more quicker. Sorry, I'm trying to find the cursed object. I'm still quite unfamiliar with this map's spawn points. I know there's a spawn point like here for something. There's one here, I think. There's one in the sewing room. I've checked the ones I think I know. Still not found the doll in Grafton? Or maybe it's going to be that. The Resi typewriter? There's a Resi typewriter. If you don't like certain games or settings, don't play them. But the thing is, like, he clearly hadn't played it, and he clearly hadn't even seen the settings. He was just, all he's heard is it's 2 evidence, and in his mind he's like, well, 2 is more than 1, so it's much easier. It's like, no, it's a bit more nuanced than that, and if you actually played, like, a lot of Phasmo, you'd know that. Next to the mannequin room. Oh, well. Next to it. Is it in the room? I don't see no typewriter. Opposite. Oh, okay. So in here. There. Did you see the red moon eclipse that happened yesterday? I don't think that was here in the UK, so we wouldn't have seen it, I don't think. Okie dokie. Both bedrooms, doll room. Oh, the doll room. I've not really looked properly in the doll room. What's in the doll room? Back of the attic. Oh, it's the back of the attic. Right. Okay, let me go back to the attic. See, I'm still learning these spawns. So not here. I thought it was here for some reason. It's the back of the attic. So like over here. Summoning circle in the doll room. Ah, okay. Well, it doesn't seem to be anything here. New Grafton's too scary for me? Oh, really? Has anyone ever... so, Phasmo aside, has anyone played a horror game before that was so scary you just had to stop playing? I don't see no summoning circle in here. Bedroom by attic on the bedside table. Bedside table. Like this table here. Yeah, it doesn't look like we've got anything here. Well, this isn't looking good. I wonder what I'm missing. Is there something in here? Have you looked for the voodoo doll or the tarot? I don't know where they spawn. Mirrors on the dresser normally? It's not there. Outlast 2. Ooh. Is lens cart twist worth it? I don't know what that is, my friend. Fatal Frame, Crimson Butterfly. Fatal Frame games are meant to be very good. Have we somehow ended up with no spawn? Because we've done a lot of searching and I feel like we've just not found anything. Voodoo dolls in the mannequin room? Yeah, I've done that. When I was scared... sorry, when I was younger I was scared of The Walking Dead. Wait, the Telltale Games one? Like the story one? It's glass? Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. Monkey paw is beside the plates in the dining room. Well, definitely not that. I wonder if we've literally just not got an item. Oh, there it is! Oh, I'm an idiot. It was like camouflaged on the cloth underneath it. Well, we found it. I spent the last few days building my first PC. What's your setup, Ghostkai? I think I have a command for my setup. Oh, or you can just look below the screen. I think it's below the Twitch stream. Hey, Nasty, how you doing, man? Thank you for the good info on TikTok, concert. You're very welcome. Welcome in, man. Oh, dear. Oh boy. Tea time. Yeah, someone's just gone on a rant about wokeism. I just didn't even read it. I saw them going on a rant and they'd capitalized the words space lesbians. So I was like, oh no. They're probably talking about that Star Wars show, right? I haven't seen it. I heard it wasn't very good, so I just didn't watch it. Okay, the fact that the light's been on in here a long time and it's not changed room is making me think not a mare. Could be a Taye. Out of context, that sounds hilarious. It does a bit, to be fair. I suggest you play Ghostbane Prologue. I don't know what that is. The tarot cards spawn in the library and the summoned circle in the child's bedroom. Nice. What's it called? I've actually forgotten what the show's called. Is it The Acolyte? That's it. That's it. I remember. We've got writing and orbs. Okay. So it's a Revenant or a Taille, you reckon? Well, that should be easy once it starts hunting. Which, to be honest, I'm surprised it hasn't hunted... Shit. That's a Revenant. Yeah, that's a frickin' Revenant. Yeah, that's a Revenant. Yeah, that's a Revenant. I tried 2 episodes when I still had Disney. It's really poor writing. Yeah, I think I'm kind of done with Star Wars. I'm gonna watch Andor because everyone said Andor is amazing and like very different, and it's like a political thriller, like a spy thriller sort of thing. That sounds awesome. So I'm probably gonna give Andor a good go. But I think everything else I'm sort of just done with at this point. Put that there. Put this over here because you seem to hunt a bit further away. Do 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 do. Come on, sausage. Do 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 do. I still need 2. So burned crucifix, hopefully. And then, like, a ghost picture, I guess. I need to be really careful, though. This is a Revenant, and that's not something you should poke the bear too much with. Come on, Mr. Revenant. Try and hunt for me. Show yourself. No, he doesn't want to. Kyle Barton. Wait, where the fuck is he? Oh, he's there. Oh, sure. I mean, okay. That was a freebie. That was a freebie. I was like, yeah, I need a picture of the ghost, and there he is. Very kind of him. Well, hopefully he burns a cruci, and I can get a picture of that, and then we're done. But yeah, back to what we were talking about at the beginning of the investigation. Do you think it's possible to course correct this level of like hyper aggression in online spaces, or is it like it's done? Is it done at this point? Is it a failed experiment now? I think it might be done. I think Pandora's box has opened that people can be like monsters online with no repercussions. I think that, like, the genie's out of the bottle there. You know what I mean? Like,
to protect the world from devastation.
Hello.
To unite all peoples
Pink,
within
hello.
our nation.
Morning, Ghostkai. I've just noticed the bottom right of the camera is out of focus and it's jarring. Wait, what? Like here? This is out of focus? Is it actually? Oh, the handheld camera in game? Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really care about that. Oh, money. Lovely. I fear we may be cooked. Maybe. Maybe. Sunny Meadows restricted. Let's go. I feel like a lot of people who aren't so bitter and angry are just being more offline, as it's just an angry echo chamber. Yeah, maybe. You're not out of focus. You are the focus. That's true. I am the focus. All right, welcome to Sunny Meadows Restricted. My name's Ghostkai. I hope you're having a lovely day today. We're here by ourselves. We don't use sanity pills because we're not a loser. And of course, we've got an open microphone, which means everything you can hear, the ghost can hear too. We're here to investigate Laurie Lee. We need to detect the ghost with a parabolic microphone. We need to capture a photo of the EMF. And we also need to prevent the ghost with... prevent the ghost from hunting with a crucifix. Lovely. Lovely. Okay, I'm going to put this on. Alright, let's find our fuse box first before we do anything else. Oh, we got no downstairs. Okay. How long have you been sweating out Phasmo for? What do you mean? Sweating out Phasmo? I don't think I really sweat Phasmo. Para, hello there. Is there a way of linking a Steam account with console? Nope. I mean, yes, but not in a way that I think you're trying to suggest. You can't import your Steam account for Phasmo into console, if that's what you're asking. Like, get really good at it? Oh, I mean, I've been playing Phasmo for like 5 years, Amanda. But I've also not been playing it, like, religiously. Like, I've just been playing it a lot, I guess. But it's not like... I'm not one of these people who spends all day, every day on Phasmo.
Sausage.
I would get bored very quickly if I did that. Alto Beans, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, my attention span couldn't handle just playing one game forever. I see you have some Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 scheduled for Wednesday. For some reason, I didn't know you played it. Yeah. I love the Kingdom Come games. The reason why that's on the schedule, Pink, is they're bringing out the new DLC this week, where you go back to Kuttenberg in the first game and rebuild the forge there. It's literally a blacksmithing simulator. We are here for that. I want to play that DLC on stream. I want a nice chilled morning blacksmithing simulator stream, basically. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is a great game, by the way. I highly recommend it.
Thanks for the follow.
If anyone's not played it. Morning. No problem. Have seen you pop up on my Instagram reels. And as one of my UK buddies have mentioned, watching you a bit here and there, so finally I get to catch you live. Well, thank you very much, mate. Welcome in. Your buddy clearly has some very good taste, if I may be so bold. We like games that let us bonk things with a hammer. Yeah, the blacksmithing system in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is really good. Okay, thank God it's not an outside ghost. Like, you're expecting it to be a little bit colder, but it wasn't like ghost cold. Chimkin Salad, thank you very much for the follow. I love your name. Nope.
Oh, guys, if you put a potato in the washing machine, you get a badge.
Oh, stop it. The amount of people who fell for that. By the way, there's still people blaming that on me. There's still people in my comments being like,
You bastard, you deceived us. How could you do this? People will never trust you again.
No, what? It wasn't even me. These people are very dumb. And then people like writing essays about how they embarrassed themselves by sending it to a friend because they thought it was real. So it's my fault that they got embarrassed. I'm just like, what? I literally have not been involved in this at all. Oh, crumbs. I'm going to take my flashlight. Sounds like a skill issue. Sounds like an intelligence issue. In fact, you know what? Let me turn this corridor on.
Follow, sausage.
Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Hope your day's going well. Get a heat 2 feet from your face for the full forging simulator. Oh yeah, that'd be good. I did actually try the potato thing. It does make a sound, so it made me think it did have a use. So it was just... So the reason it makes a sound, for those of you who don't know, the potato in Phasmophobia, there's one on Tanglewood as well. It is a Easter egg that is a reference to the streamer Psycho Hypnotic, who's also a official Kinetic partner like myself. And that sound is his follow sound. Like if you follow him on Twitch, that's the sound that plays. There you go. Mystery over. Mystery over. It's sold. What sound? It goes, oh. The sound that the potato makes when you throw it on the ground. But what about the lore? There is no lore. People need to stop giving lore to things in Phasmo that do not have lore. like the people who are obsessed with what was it, Patient 7 or whatever. Oh god, guys, have you seen the story of Lisa? It's so tragic. I'm like, stop. It's not proper lore. You're reaching. Sounds weirdly intimate. I think you would just love it to be weirdly intimate. Galax, alright? Oh. So yeah. You ever had a player follow you around the map doing this? I hope it never happens to you. You can pick up the bell? You sure can. If you had to choose to use a headlamp, what would you use, level 1 or 2? I'll be honest with you, mate. I don't use any headlamps. Mainly because I forget to turn them off, and then they get me killed. So I just don't use them. I don't use them at all. I couldn't tell you the differences between them, because I don't use them. I know 3 is the night vision goggles, that's about it. Ghostkai, do you want to play a game next? I'll show you my new bell. Oh, Jesus. No, thank you. Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? Just check temps. Okay. Oh. Okay. Good to know you can pick it up. I know. I've just inspired so many trolls. Just inspired so many trolls to annoy people. Following them around the map, ringing the bell. But my cousin's friend, who you've never met, but is totally real, said one of the devs went mad during beta and that their spirit lives in the game. Oh, okay. Tier 1 is just a camera that can be viewed from the van. 2 is a light. Oh, okay. Yeah, as a solo player, I don't know. I've never had a real need to even use them. Let's just watch for a second in case we get dots or orbs. As someone who's gone from console to PC for Phas, Gods Above, the voice activation is so much nicer. Yeah, because it's using... so when you're playing on PC, it's using like the Windows voice recognition. Whereas when you're on console, I think it's utilizing a slightly different system. I don't know the ins and outs of it. But I believe it's a slightly different system for voice recognition. Oh, we got a DM. We will ignore that. Here we go, dots. I'm glad we waited. I'm glad we waited. There we go, first piece of evidence. Lovely jubbly. Welcome to Sunny Meadows Mental Institute. Someone trying to slide into your DMs? Oh, it happens all the time, Pink. They're basically all scammers. Did you guys see? Someone's offered me $8,000 a week to become their texting partner. This is a real DM I got. They offered me $10,000 a week. No, $8,000 a week to exchange messages with them on a weekly basis. Definitely real. Definitely real and not a scam, guys. I wonder how many creators fall for shit like that. Like, some must fall for stuff like that, right? Because otherwise... What kind of messages? What did you say? I just ignored it. I'm not going to respond to shit like that. It's like, obviously a scam. Shall I read the message out? I put it on Twitter, so it should be easy to find. They said, and I quote... Are you interested in being a text buddy and getting paid $8,000 twice weekly? So $16,000 a week for utilities and bills. No nudes, no upfront payment. You will get your first allowance today if you're serious with me, honestly. Now, I chose not to engage with that. But I am curious how many people do bite. Sounds legit? Oh yeah, it's ridiculously false and scammy, right? No upfront payment, get your first allowance today. Yeah, I know, it's completely contradictory, isn't it? But the thing is, they wouldn't go through this effort. They wouldn't go through this effort unless it worked. It's actually Elon Musk looking for a friend. And that's the sad thing, is that at some point, some people must fall for this. And it makes me question people's intelligence massively. Like, if you are falling for that kind of stuff, oh, good God. Good God. I feel for you. Why? What did Elon Musk put out? Do I even want to ask? Oh God! It's kids that fall for it. They don't know any better. But this is the thing, right? I feel like we never used to fall for this kind of shit. We grew up when the internet was first like kicking off, right? I feel like we never fell for this shit ever. At least none of me and my friends did. Oh, shit. Shit! Shit! Sorry. I'm an idiot. Okay, let's just check for... Ooh, there. Did I bring a camera in? Oh, that faded very quickly. Interesting. Do we not have a camera in here? If we don't have a camera, I'm gonna wait and come back. Used to work at a bank. Too many people. Sorry, too many stories of elderly people sending money to scammers. You would think like we've been living with the internet in like the mainstream now for what, like 30 years? I'm shocked. I'm really shocked that people still fall for scams. Like, really obvious ones, I mean. I don't mean, like, sophisticated stuff. Like, super, super, super obvious scams. I'm shocked that people still fall for that stuff. Well, like, the internet is not new. I see it all the time on my own Discord server. Like, people will get hacked on Discord all the time. Guys, if a random ass account on Discord messages you and it's like, hey, click this link for free Steam credit for your Steam account. Like, how are people falling for that in 2025? No, there's no way. Anyone DMing you for commission work? Oh, yeah, I get a lot of those DMs. I heard they target old people, so that's probably why you got a message. Oh, well done, Shoestring. Oh, very good. A nice ageist joke. Society doesn't do much to educate elderly people or children. I do believe the government should run campaigns through the year on the internet safety.
Thanks for the follow.
But this is right. So this is the thing, right? We have been living with the internet for like what, 30 years. So these people you're talking about who are elderly, quote unquote, now, they would have been like in their 40s and 50s when it was first becoming a thing. I don't think it's just elderly. I think there's also like loads of younger people falling for this shit. I'm floored every time I see someone gets hacked off of like a really, really, really obvious Discord scam. I'm like, what the hell, dude? How? In what world did you think like clicking some random ass link from a random account would be a good idea? And yet, and yet it happens like every week on our server. Anya, hello there. Welcome in. We should probably get the feats. There we go. Just wanted to call you old. I know you did. Thank you for that. Okay, the motion sensor we can turn off. Just want the torch, camera, whatever. Temp check. It can't be... because we've got dots, it can't be a mimic, so we've only got these two to worry about. It's a chain effect most of the time. Your friend's account gets hacked, then they send you something, then you get hacked. Yeah, totally. But even then... Did I miss the cursed item? No, it's in the chapel. We haven't looked yet. We will. In fact, once I've recorded this, I'll probably go and check. See you later, Emo. Enjoy walking the doggies. Thank you. Right. What am I doing? I need the camera. Camera. There it is. Camera, chameleon. Let's turn the power off again. Growing up when the internet was becoming a thing, we became more leery of scams. Yeah, absolutely. You have to look at it from an external point of view. A lot of the population uses the internet for specific things and is led to believe that they're safe by the companies. I see it all the time. Even working on government projects, the amount of people in their 50s who click the links in their security emails to catch people out. Also harsh, but intelligence plays a... Yeah, intelligence is a big factor. Because you need critical thinking to be able to see through an obvious scam, right? Oh, it's a music box. Nice. Get a picture of the bone on our way back. At least you don't have any greys anymore with those beautiful blonde hairs. I didn't have any greys in my hair anyway. I've got a couple of greys in my beard, but I never had any on my head. Wait, where's the bone? I thought it always spawned here at the moment. Oh no, it's over here, right? There it is. The bone always spawns in the same place on this map. They do need to fix that. For my first couple of greys when I was 19. Yeah, grey hair is like such an odd thing, right? Because for some people it's... They're literally like fully grey by the time they're like 25. And then other people it's like... They've got a beautiful, fully coloured head of hair for their entire life. Okay. I think you might be a Goryo, because I've not seen these dots except that one time in the van. Okay. Doo-deep. An annoying but interesting feature Phas could implement. You take photos, but they don't get immediately uploaded into the truck. You have to plug in and upload once you get back to the truck.
Hi.
I quite like that, actually. Very nice. I quite like that. Fluffy Dragon, hello there. How are you doing? Welcome in. Guys, that voice line was me. It wasn't. I made that up. There you go. All 3 sounds in quick succession. I'll take that. Oh, hang on. That's a mist form. Where's the mist form? That was a mist form, surely. Yeah, no fingerprint. So that was a mist form. It just never came to us. I hate it when stuff like that happens. Right. Show yourself. I love that the little sound recorder produces physical tapes. Yeah, me too. I love the sound recorder. I think it's a wonderful addition to the game. Beep, beep, beep. Boop, beep. Beep, beep, beep. We're just getting random EMFs, which is something a phantom can do, because phantom generates an EMF when it roams to you. So this might be a phantom. Oh! There's the mist form I've been searching for. Oh, fiddlesticks. It's a phantom. See that slow blink? They did so good with the sound recorder, it feels like it's always been there. That's a really nice way of putting it. Hey, Toppy. How was the night with the missus? Very good, thank you. We went out for a nice date. We had some pizza. And then we watched the Formula 1 film. It was really good, thank you. Right, what am I doing? I'm going to put this down. We're going to grab a smudgy wudgy. I'll grab 2, actually. We're going to record it. And then try and take a picture of it as well. I love how the shipping company's response to my mug getting lost was basically, whoops, sucks to be you. Wait, really? Like one of the mugs from us? Did Moz like the film? No, she loved it. She really loved it. She did also keep commenting on how fit Brad Pitt is. So, you know. a little of both. A little of both. Yep. Where did I put the camera? Now you do this? Now you do this when I don't have the goddamn video camera to hand? Son of a... Okay, we need to retreat. Now he does it. How fit is Brad Pitt at that age? He's in very good shape in that film. Like, fair play to him. He's very trim in that film. The subathon mug was lost in the mail? Oh, for fuck's sake. Really? Well, that is not fun, is it? That's not fun at all. Hello, sausage! Come on, pumpkin. What about Tom Cruise? He looks like he's 30. Does he? I'm not entirely sure about that. Cheers with the tea. You're very welcome. Oh. Okay, guess we've lost the power again. Okay, so we would like to get a picture of the ghost. Realistically, that's going to be a very tough thing to pull off. Ginger masala tea? Oh, very nice. If a game can implement a new item into the game / adjust an already implemented feature so seamlessly, genuinely think no better could be done. It's one thing I like about indie game devs. Yeah, they've got a very clear vision, right? Oh my god, I need to get a picture of the EMF. Oh, we're so cooked. Shit. I thought we needed a ghost picture. Okay. Don't do it. I hope he's smudged. If he's not, we're in big trouble. Give me a sign. Give me a sign. He's still here. Give me a sign. Give me a sign. The company want me to pay a fee for them continuing to search for my mug? That's annoying. Wait, where's the camera? Ooh! Okay. Alright. Now we leg it. Parabolic microphone. I can't believe I didn't have a picture of the EMF. It's like the easiest picture to get in the world. Morning or evening, whatever time zone you're in. Good... Oh no, it's the afternoon. Good afternoon, Doc Holiday. We got there in the end. I'm gonna have to do a wee-wee after this game. He is the finest man in the world. Who? Who's the finest man in the world? Oh. Jensen Eccles? Who's that? I actually don't know who that is. Why can't I hear the ghost? Dean Winchester? That still doesn't help me. Soldier Boy. Oh! Soldier Boy from The Boys. Oh, okay. I'll be honest, I didn't know what his name was. He's from the show Supernatural. I see. I can't do the weekly. Terrifying. What's the weekly? What's the weekly this week? Do you know when the diner will come? There's no date that's been announced yet. But if you look at the release schedule over the last year or so, lovely. It seems like every 3 months or so, there's a big content drop. So I would probably base it off of that, if I were you. Prison, no evidence, no sanity. Everyone's faster. Okay. Sounds interesting. Cool. I think we are done. Right. Let's get this bad boy right. And then we will, Good do we. Oh, we're 7 followers away from 25,500. Thank you very much, guys.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Right, I'll be back in a minute. I just need a quick wee. Did we finish Kronos? Nope. That game is much longer than we thought. I'm super excited for the diner. Oh, it's going to be awesome. Oops. There we go. Right, back in a minute. Bye. Chair. Oh my god. Hello, guys. Do. There we are. Right. Right. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to carry on playing normally, or do you want to see this weekly? Thank God we put zoomies on cooldown. Yup. I think it's one of the best decisions I've ever made. Heads or tails to decide. Well, it's funny you say that, because I do have a very special Phasmo coin from the developers. This is a Phasmo coin from the Easter update. Do you like that? Cool, isn't it? Okay, let's do heads or tails. Heads, we do the weekly. Tails, we just carry on. Oh, that did not flip at all. It's tails. It's tails. See? Which one is which? I did heads as the bunny one. Or the jackalope, whatever it's called. Prison! Huzzah! Because we mentioned prison, now I really want to go prison.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
What do you guys think I should have for lunch today? Should I have noodles again?
Had no reports of violence, but
Kind of want noodles again. Right. Welcome back to the prison. You've all been very naughty. My name is Ghostkai and I hope you're having a lovely day. We're here by ourselves. We don't use sanity pills because we're not a loser. And of course, everything you can hear, the ghost can hear too. We're playing with an open microphone, friends. We are here to investigate Daniel Anderson. We need to get 3 unique photos. We need to witness a ghost event. And we need to detect the ghost with a motion sensor. Lovely. Noodle sounds great. What type of noodles? I've got another one of those big Shin ramen big pots. Really good. I had one last week on stream and it was delicious. Nope. Hey Archie, good to see you, man. Right, let's go and eliminate cell block A in terms of the fuse box. I really don't like it when we get fuse boxes in one cell block and then a ghost in the other cell block. It becomes a very tedious affair. But thankfully we've got our tier 3 candle, which means we're losing 90% less sanity, so that's good. Nope. We'll just do a quick temps check while we're here. Doesn't seem very cold. Shin pots? Is that a noodles? Hello George, how you doing? Right, I guess we'll check upstairs now. We might as well because we're here. Tips for prison, I tried it. Something. I don't know if he's finished. He's hunting. Did you hear him? Yeah, he stopped now. I don't know where he hunted from, but he was upstairs. So we are very much in the danger zone. Well, there's the bone. Well, that's lucky. Okay, 8 degrees. Why have I got a feeling that we're going to get absolutely cooked before we even find the room? Because there's not too many places to run away up here. Okay, 7 degrees, 8 degrees. It's cold, but it's not like ghost room cold. Nothing's out of place either. This is blocked. No, not in here. Well, the nurse's station is thankfully not the ghost room. I would say that's one of the more dangerous ghost locations in the game. Because you're very much trapped in a dead-end room with the ghost. It's like the upstairs central... rooms in high school were like that. The ones at the end of like the big central area. They're very, very dangerous. Interesting. Well, now I'm very curious. Unless he's downstairs and he came upstairs, and that means he's near the beginning of the game, the map. I still need to be very, very careful here. Okay, very careful. Okay, he's not the entranceway. No, not there. He's turned the power off, which is very annoying. Because I've only just turned it on. Bastard. Tips for prison? Sorry. Tips for prison, depends what you struggle with. If you struggle with finding the ghost room, I can advise using a parabolic microphone in combination with your thermometer. And something I would encourage you to do, especially if you're playing solo, is if you are trying to locate the ghost room, try and close all the doors as you go around. And this is the same for any large map. Keep the doors closed. And when you keep all the doors closed in a large map, once you start like... Okay, we found him. He's a canteen demon. Oh god. Canteen demon. Really? Honestly, I might just leave at this point, because I'm not going to get all the media evidence, so we might as well just leave. Would be a nice book title. What? Canteen Demon? Oh yeah, Ash, the cursed objects always spawn near the beginning there. There should be a camera for the canteen. Or the cafeteria, as they call it. Really? That's illuminated? That's the brightest it gets. Yeah, closed door on big maps, close doors as you go round. And if you close doors as you go round, when you eventually end up like coming back to areas you've been to before, if you can see that the doors are open, that means you've pretty much found the ghost, because ghosts love touching doors so much. Keeping the doors closed gives you a very good indicator as to where they are, if you've not managed to find them yet. Just on top of your whatchamacallit, equipment. I would say it's a good tip to help you find the ghost. Right, I think I'm gonna leave. Like, there's no point. We know it's a demon, right? There's no orbs, so it shouldn't be a mimic. Leave and get some noodles. What if I start with the doors open? Close them as you go round. As you go round, keep closing all the doors. And then when you end up eventually doubling back on yourself, if you haven't been able to find the ghost, if you then see a door open that you know you have closed 100%, then you know that it's the ghost that opened it, not you. Hello, Ant. How you doing, mate? I'm doing very well, thank you. How's your Monday treating you? Lovely. Demon! You think I should make some noodles now? I mean, I could end the stream in half an hour and then just do it then. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do high school. I haven't done high school in ages.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
Right, let's do it. Right, let's do it.
For those of you wondering what we're doing tonight on stream, we will be playing Phasmo again. Just to really mix things up, we will be playing Phasmo again. Alright, welcome to the high school. My name is Ghostkai. I hope you're having a lovely day. We're here by ourselves. We don't use sanity pills because we're not a loser, and of course we've got an open microphone, which means everything you can hear, the ghost can hear too. We're here to investigate James Walker. We need to detect the ghost with a parabolic microphone. We need to get the ghost to blow out a firelight, and we also need to capture 2 unique paranormal sounds with the sound recorder. Cool. I like it when the objectives involve the sound recorder. I like excuses to use it, because I think it's just really fun. Hey Pharaoh, good to see you. How you doing? Welcome in. Good morning, Andrew. Welcome in. Oh, it's afternoon now, isn't it? Good afternoon. I treated myself on Saturday. I bought some Warhammer. It's the first time I've bought something for myself in a little while, actually. I'm very bad at treating myself. It might sound strange to you, but I'm very, very bad at buying things for myself. I'm very good at buying things for my wife, but I'm very bad at buying things for myself. It's important sometimes to treat yourself, though, isn't it? Bit of retail therapy. Nope. Aha. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Right, I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to go back down. Been checking in between meetings. Some nightmare booked a 15-minute meeting. What's wrong with email? I don't know. Is Warhammer the figures you paint? Yeah. So they put up for pre-order the next Imperial Knight model. You know those big walker things I've got behind me? So I treated myself and I pre-ordered it. Because I thought, you know what? I deserve this. Has he turned the power off already? Gordon Bennett. Right. Not a gin. I get that 100%. I find myself second guessing everything I want myself, but I'd literally pay anything for my wife. Yeah. It's the way to do it. I always buy things for other people, but I forget about myself. You have to treat yourself. You do. You need that little endorphin rush that you've bought something nice. Capitalist dream. Me and my daughter often use sound sensors and or motion sensors on large maps. We each grab some, run in and place them, hopefully strategically. Then go back to the van and have a look, see if anything happens. Wait, you just like place them throughout the level and just hope that the ghost is like near? That's a very bold strategy, I gotta say. I don't know what they should do with sound sensors. They either need a complete rework so that they're actually useful, or they need to just remove them from the game at this point. And I don't know which is honestly the better option. Because if you were to like rejig sound sensors, I feel like you need to be careful how you do it so that it doesn't compromise the uniqueness of any other items. Like a sound sensor that records the sound recorder audio would actually be terrible for the game because you wouldn't use the sound recorder anymore, would you? Yeah, no worries, Ant. Or likewise, if it did like the parabolic microphone stuff, like you just wouldn't use a paramic anymore. So I think they need to like have something more unique for it, but I don't really know what. Maybe it could have like a directional indicator. What if like when you placed it down in the van, it's like a circle with like an arrow pointing towards sound it detects? Like it's almost like a directional microphone with an indicator as to which direction the sound has come from. Because then that way you could like tell your team where to go. But then that wouldn't really have much use in single player, so I don't know. I think as it is, it doesn't really serve a purpose. Not anymore. There's a new Lego set coming out that my wife has forbidden me from getting for her. Because of the price. But I'm going to get it for her birthday anyway. She's moved countries for us to be together. The least I can do is buy Lego. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if your wife has moved countries to be with you, she deserves some Lego. I mean, everyone deserves Lego, to be fair. I think someone suggested uploading media into the van. Maybe the sound sensor could be reworked into a remote terminal. Oh, so just get rid of like its relationship with sound entirely. Just have it to being like, I don't know, like a laptop, basically. Yeah, so could work. Not a bad idea. She deserves whatever she wants. Yeah, absolutely. The Italian Riviera set. Oh, that sounds nice. I've not seen that one. I want to get the Lego Avengers Tower. Nice. Part of me wants that Barad-dûr Tower one. You know, the one with the big flaming eye of Sauron, the Lord of the Rings one. Part of me wants that, but part of me is also like, where would I even put it? You know, massive. Where would I even put it? So, yeah. I'm taking my girlfriend to Build-A-Bear at the end of the month. Oh, okay. This may sound like a very stupid question. Is Build-A-Bear exactly what it sounds like? You just go there and you build a teddy bear? Yeah, okay. Is it like a whole experience? I heard there's about to be a Black Pearl one from Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah, have you seen what the set's called? Have you seen what the set's called? I wish I was making this up. Hang on. Let me get this out so we don't lose sanity. You need to see this. They haven't called it Lego Black Pearl or something. They didn't call it that. They didn't call it that. For some reason, they called it Captain Jack Sparrow's pirate ship. I'm not even joking. That's what it says on the box. Captain Jack Sparrow's pirate ship. Not the Black Pearl. Why did they call it that? That's like calling the Millennium Falcon Han Solo's spaceship. Why wouldn't you just use the name? Everyone knows what it is. You go and pick your bear. It comes stuffed with your choices. You can pick scents, sounds, buy clothes and accessories, name it, etc. Oh, wow. Because he's the best pirate we've ever known. There was an older Black Pearl set, so they can't reuse. No, they definitely can. Look at Star Wars. There's been like 10 different Millennium Falcon sets over the years. Like, they can absolutely use the same name. Maybe they thought Black Pearl would offend someone? No, surely not. That's ridiculous. Because Black Pearls are an actual thing. Like, it's not like... Oh, God. Maybe. I don't know. It's 2025. Jokes aside, I do wonder why. It feels like a weird... It feels like a weird, almost like corporate decision. Or they literally like... They gave the marketing over to someone who has never... Like someone... Oh, I'm gonna say something a little bit ageist. I think it's the opposite. I don't think they gave it to a boomer. I think they gave it to someone really young. I think they gave it to someone who's like 20 years old, they've just finished university, and they've never seen Pirates of the Caribbean. Because it's before their time. And so they're like, oh yeah, it's Jack Sparrow's pirate ship. Cool. Build-A-Bear, you can even use audios of past ones and gift them to kids, for example. Oh, wow. I'm 22 and I've seen it. Kyron, we literally have people now. Did you guys see J.J. Abrams is set to direct some film? I forget which film. But there was an article about it the other day. Like, J.J. Abrams is going to be directing something. I don't know what. The comments were full of people. So firstly, all the articles were like, Gracie Abrams' dad is directing this film. Like, firstly, who the fuck is Gracie Abrams? And secondly, J.J. Abrams is a really famous director. And then the comments were full of like kids being like, I don't even know who her dad is. Like, what? Who cares that her dad's directing some film? Because he's a really famous director. He's like a really famous, successful director. He's way more successful than... Well, I don't even know what his daughter does. I assume she's some sort of influencer. A casual bit of nepotism. She's a singer? Ah, it's definitely nepotism then. Guys, I am a bit turned around in here. Wait, that's there. 100% a Nepo baby? Yeah, 100%. I saw a video this morning where someone was basically like, what do you even want? What do you even want where you've highlighted someone's a Nepo baby. What do you want the Nepo baby to do? And this person basically turned around and went, I want them to just admit it. I want them to just admit it, that they would be nowhere in life if it wasn't for their parents. And basically, like, stop pretending that it's due to their own success and sweat and hard work. Just admit it. Just admit that you literally would have nothing were it not for having extremely famous parents who got you the right connections and the right auditions and put in a good word for you and stuff. And I'm like, do you know what? That's kind of fair. Wouldn't surprise me that Walt Disney trademarked the name Black Pearl. Yeah, but they have loads of Disney sets with Lego. It'd be weird. To be fair, none of us would be anywhere without our parents. Yeah, but being a Nepo baby is a whole different story. That's an entirely different kettle of fish. Like, me not existing because of my parents is not the same as, like... I'm not going to use specific examples. It's not the same as, like, you know... people not having an acting career were it not for their parents fixing it for them. You know, because they're rich and powerful. I feel like that's a very different thing, you know. Okay, he blew that out instantly. Okay, cool. Captain Azuna, hello there. How you doing? Serenity, hello. Good morning. I can't see nothing. Right. I'm just gonna get my torch. I'm doing it. I don't mind. I'd rather see. Do you like that I took the limiter off the daily missions? Well, no, tell a lie. I haven't actually taken the limiter off. I've just increased it to 9,999. I don't think anyone's getting to that many streams anytime soon. Do you think nepotism will come into streamers too? 100%. It already has. It already has. Look at Pirate Software. His whole thing, which everyone memes on it now, but his whole thing was, I worked at Blizzard. And then when you look at more into that, it's because his dad was high up in Blizzard and basically got him the job. So if that hadn't have been the case, would he be anywhere near as successful as a streamer? Because it was his whole USP was he's a developer from the developer world, right? And he gets to speak with authority on things. Would you ever have a child? Yes, I would love children. So yeah, absolutely. I think we're already seeing it. Look at oh, there's another example. Look at and by the way, I'm not saying this to be throwing shade at anyone, but look at what's her face who played Chrissy in Stranger Things. Where are you? What is it? Christy Van Dyne? Her dad is Casper Van Dyne. He plays Johnny Rico in Starship Troopers. Are you telling me she didn't get anywhere in life without any influence from her dad, the famous actor? Which then led to her becoming an overnight sensation on Twitch, and then she got invited to FaZe, didn't she? And then that turned into like a whole drama. So yeah, we're already seeing it in the streaming world, I think. Again, no shade to these people. It just is what it is. People are drawn to familiar sights and familiar faces, aren't they? I'm going to take a Cruci. All the Skarsgård kids are Nepo babies too. I don't really know too much about them. Jack Quaid has been quite open about being a Nepo baby, but at least he seems like a decent person. Yeah, absolutely. You crazy son of a bitch, you did it. Yeah. If you could get Phas to collab with anyone, who would you like to see? Well, to get the game to collab with anyone? I don't know, like some cool horror licenses, like films and games. That'd be cool. I feel like streaming success is harder even with nepotism. It is, but there will be people who just watch because you are related to a famous person. People are weird about celebrities. Like, that would 100% be a factor, is people would just quite literally watch just because you are so-and-so's daughter. Or, oh, hello. Just because you are, like, linked to said person, people will watch just because of that. Okay, 2 EMF with no interaction. It's a phantom or a wraith, I reckon. On the topic of collabs and films, I'm hoping the second FNAF movie is better than the first. I still haven't seen the first. Have you seen the Phasmo merch on the Amazon store? Yeah, I really like the pills mug. The pills mug. Dad was Stellan Skarsgård, who was in Pirates, Dune, Thor, etc. Oh no, I know who the dad is. Sorry. No, I should have explained, like, I do know their situation with, like, who their dad is. Although they're all undeniably quite talented, aren't they? But then you have to ask yourself, there's lots and lots of talented people. Sausage. Would they have been as successful as they are were it not for who their dad is? And that's when it becomes a grey area. Daventry, thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. Watched the first half of FNAF at the weekend. God, it was mid. Really? Oh, jeez. It's like how we all watch Ghostkai because of Moz. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think with the Skarsgård kids, they all, like... They're all really good actors and actually worked quite hard, as I understand it, to get where they are. But that doesn't mean that their dad's fame wasn't some sort of impact, you know.
An elderly individual.
Shh, be quiet. Are you a wraith? Are you a wraith? Is that why you're not...
An elderly individual.
You're not stepping in this salt? Interesting.
Elderly victim.
Yeah, I think you might be a wraith. Is Chair a Nepo baby? What, my chair? I'm curious to see how Sophie Turner will approach being the new Lara Croft. Yeah! How do you guys feel about that? Sophie Turner being Lara Croft? It feels like it's a... I don't know. An odd choice? Is that offensive to say?
An elderly individual.
I have no opinions till a trailer falls. That's fair. I guess they're going to dye her hair on it, right? To me, it doesn't seem like she would be able to really bring Lara's personality, but who knows? We might be surprised. Yeah, that's fair. We might be surprised. They tried Alicia Vikander for one film, and that was it. I really liked Alicia Vikander as Lara Croft. But then I just like her as an actress. I think she's very good. I don't just fancy her. Shut up. No, she's really good. She's really, really good. I think Ghostkai's the Nepo baby and the chair carries the... the chair carries the stream. Yeah, that's true. I understand not wanting to make her too similar to Angelina Jolie in the same role. Absolutely. She's hot as well, though. No, it's not just like an attraction thing. It's like... I don't know. I thought Alicia Vikander was really good in the role, personally. I thought she was very good for bringing the modern Tomb Raiders to life. I think Alicia Vikander got edited because her tits were too big for Lara Croft. Wait, what? Really? I always got the impression Alicia Vikander's frame was quite slim. Well, I thought she had a fairly athletic build. I didn't realise she had big booba. Okay. Still not stepped in the salt, huh? That's a wraith. Should we just dip? Shouldn't Lara Croft be a well-endowed person playing her? I think it depends. If you're basing it on old Lara Croft, like in the old games, she has a very large chest. I think in the more modern games, she has a much more realistic chest for someone who is running around and... I'm not even sexualizing it. I'm talking about sheer mechanics of the kind of things she's doing. Lara Croft should be triangular. True. True. Yeah, all triangles, guys. I'm just gonna say Wraith, because I'm bored. Remember Lara Croft on the PS1? Wowee, what a game. Yeah, they're great games. Like the Tomb Raider games were really awesome back in the day. And do you know what? I really liked the remakes. Do we call them remakes? It is a remake, kind of, right? Because it literally is like an origin story and a reboot. Do we call it a remake or a reboot or what do you guys call the new ones? Because there's 3 of them, isn't there? Tomb Raider reboot franchise? I don't know. Reimagining? I don't know. I like them. I think they're really good. If we're being brutally honest, they literally just made Lara Croft Uncharted. Lara Croft Uncharted. But they were really good games. I was a fan of those. I liked how they made just a very strong character, but not like a monotone strong character. She had a bit more depth to her. Like, it was very epic in the first game. In the final boss battle, when she finally gets to use 2 pistols. Like the iconic double pistol firing Lara Croft. Man, that was so good. Camp Woodwind? Nah, Camp Woodwind's boring. Let's go Ridgeview. Camp Woodwind is like the most boring map in Phasmo. They're remasters and not remakes. Are they? It's been a long time since I played the originals. Are they remasters? Remaster kind of just implies it's the same game but with better graphics. This is like over-the-shoulder, like Last of Us style gameplay, survival elements, upgrade systems. I don't know, it felt very fresh. Maybe not fresh compared to, say, Uncharted and Last of Us and that, but certainly in the Tomb Raider world. They are titled remasters. Oh, you're talking about the HD remaster. Sorry. I was talking specifically about the reboot trilogy. Was it called Tomb Raider, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider, whatever they're called? Dizzle, no worries. Have a good day, man. I wish they'd add more to the camps. I feel like the camps could just, I don't know. It's very dull for me. Messiah, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you, man. We're now 6 followers away from 25,500 followers on Twitch. So thank you very much for the support, folks. I really appreciate that. Right. Welcome to Ridgeview Court. My name is Ghostkai, and I hope you're having a lovely day. We're here by ourselves. We don't use sanity pills because we're not a loser. And of course, everything you can hear, the ghost can hear too.
Thanks for the follow.
Because we got a cheeky open microphone, aren't we? They aren't remakes, just new games. Yeah, but they're like a full franchise reboot, aren't they? Frogster, thank you very much for the follow. We're here to investigate Carol Martin. We need to detect the ghost with a parabolic microphone. We need to get the ghost to blow out a firelight, and we need to detect the ghost with a motion sensor. Ooh. Ah. Lovely. Lovely. I wonder what other old games they're going to reboot, remake. Because we've had the Tomb Raider franchise, we've had the Doom franchise, we've had the Resident Evil franchise. They're slowly working their way through. Hello, Ultra Wido. What's next, I wonder? There's gonna be a few. Oh, Splinter Cell. Oh, that'd be good, actually. It feels like we're slowly working our way through like the best games from the early noughties and the 99s. Oh, 99s. What am I talking about? The 90s. Silent Hill soon. True. Yeah, the Silent Hill 2 remake was really good. Really, really good. Very well made. That was Team Bloober. That's, they made Kronos, which we've been playing for the last couple of streams. I've been enjoying that a lot, actually. How would they go about doing stuff like Tetris? Well, they kind of already did. Did you ever play that one? I've forgotten what it was called. It was a Tetris game that was on PlayStation VR. And then they pushed it out on everything. And it had like a fucking CGI whale and stuff. But it was basically just like a visual tour de force while you were also playing Tetris. Do you remember what it was called? I don't remember what it was called, but it was really good. Black Cat, hello there. Hope you're doing well. Tetris Effect, is that what it was called? I think you might be right. Yeah, Tetris Effect, that was solid. I would say that's a Tetris remake or reimagining, because the fundamental gameplay is identical, but it was just like crisp as hell and very visually and audibly stimulating in a way that the original wasn't quite on that level. I mean, Tetris is timeless, right? Yeah, I think Splinter Cell's ripe for a reimagining, a remake. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Halo get completely rebooted in the next few years. Because I feel like Microsoft need to do something with Halo. They keep missing. And it's just not working for them. So it's going to happen, I think. I think Halo's definitely going to get a reimagining, a remake, as it were. They're going to go back to basics, I think, and just take it from the top. KOTOR? Yeah, well, that was the plan, wasn't it? Oh, there's the music box. They were going to do KOTOR, and then they just didn't. They cancelled it, didn't they? Or is it back on now? I think they cancelled it and then started it again. I don't know. Freelancer 2. I mean, the Freelancer games were great. KOTOR's back on. Yeah, I thought so. Hello, Ghosty. We got you in the end, didn't we, sausage? Oh, he's touching the windows. Scary. Yeah, I think, because BioWare have repeatedly dropped the ball, right? Like, whether you liked Dragon Age the Veilguard or not, it's once again another BioWare title that has done really badly. So I feel like at this point, maybe they just go back and start remaking their OG games. Like Jade Empire remake, Knights of the Old Republic remake, a Mass Effect redone trilogy. Like, as long as they keep like the core of those games. Right, so we got another demon, have we? We might have another demon here, folks. We've not got long before we get hunted.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
Jade Empire's still good to this day. Oh no, totally. But that's why I feel like maybe in an effort to save themselves, BioWare might end up remaking their old games. Remember, they also made Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. Imagine if they went back and remade Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. Oh my god. What the hell? Is that the ghost? Did you see that? There was like the ghost dancing, but it wasn't dots. It was like just a shadow. Oh boy. Asserting dominance, I think so. If they did Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, I think they would leave it to the Baldur's Gate 3 devs to do it. No, but Larian have said they're done. Larian have said they're done with the Dungeons & Dragons stuff now. What am I doing? The next game we see from Larian is probably going to be Divinity Original Sin 3, I imagine. Which, now that they have a real pedigree and a real name behind them, people will, D&D is goated. Oh, no, it is, but Larian are done with them. And I get the impression it's because Wizards of the Coast were fucking awful to work with. There's writing. So I get the impression that Larian are just like, whatever, we're just going to go do our own thing. Divinity is also goated. Yeah, Divinity 2, or Divinity Original Sin 2, I should say, was great. Would you play Phasmo in VR? I have done a few times. Yeah, Phasmo in VR is great. Really, really good fun. Right. I mean, it's probably another demon, right? It's probably another demon. I don't know why we're even bothering. But it could be something else, Ghostkai. It could be something else. I'm not seeing any orbs. Playing VR would probably make me dizzy. I get vertigo easily, but I would like to try. It's worth it. Phasmo in VR is like a very different experience to normal Phasmo. It's a very, very different experience. It's a lot scarier. It's a lot more claustrophobic. The Gamer Glitch, thank you very much for the follow. And Jen Stark, thank you for the follow as well. The top creative minds from D&D from Wizards of the Coast have left and joined Darrington Press because Wizards were terrible to the employees. Yeah, it honestly sounds like Wizards of the Coast is just not a great place to be. Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? Are you friendly? Where are you? Interesting. I'm not hunting again. Having a fan helps a lot. True. Left 4 Dead 2K, thank you very much for the follow. Oh, sugar, that was a big boy slam. Okay. Oh, Shockcorrow, the only one that can hunt early. It's a demon. Yeah, there you are, Sausage. We know it's you. We know it's you, Mr. Demon. I played it on the MetaQuest with my friends, decided they would whisper in my ear and jab me in the gut. Safe to say I didn't touch it again. That's fair enough. Fair enough, Messiah. I just want Gothic remake already. Yeah, Gothic was a good series. Yeah, did you see You know, after Larian announced that they were just done with Baldur's Gate 3. Firstly, by the way, anyone who's like fully completed Baldur's Gate 3, tell me they weren't setting up a big DLC or a direct sequel. Like, they were setting up something quite big in the very final parts of Baldur's Gate 3. Like, if you like, you know, do everything. And it seems like that's just not going to happen now. So I feel like it wasn't Larian's idea to sort of just stop stuff. I think it was Wizards of the Coast basically being like, right, let's make the next game. Let's make more millions. That's the impression I got anyway. Whether it's true or not, I mean, who knows, right? Baldur's Gate 3 is amazing. Oh, it is, yeah. It's phenomenal. It's all part of the plan. It's all part of the plan. Damn it, I missed him stepping in the stall. Okay. Nice, let's go. Yeah, I figured that was going to be a duplicate. That's okay. Sir, I'm a sleepy motherfucker. I just woke up. Well, good morning. Have a coffee. Have a coffee and tell us how it goes. I helped do a guide for Baldur's Gate 3. Took 300 hours. Oh my god. Boom. Nice. That's a win.
You really are a super spy.
Whoop.
Whoop. Nice. In's Angel, thank you for the tier 2. 3 months in advance. You legend, you. 300 hours in 2 and a bit weeks. Oh my goodness. That is brutal. Okay, we need a power mic and we need... I really should get some protection. Okay, that's good. My husband's bringing me a pumpkin chai and breakfast. Oh, very nice. Oh, stop it. You're the real legend here? Nuh-uh. I am nothing without you guys. You guys are the legends. If it wasn't for you guys, it'd just be me sat in front of a screen talking to nobody. Just crying. Hopefully you keep making videos on Phasmo. I certainly try to, Left 4 Dead. I certainly try to. We put out the bite-sized Phasmo videos nearly daily at the moment, which is good. I don't want to deal with kids, man, but I'm broke. It is what it is. Okay, right, we need the parabolic microphone, and then I think we are done. I'll drop that, I'll grab that. Cool. Jared, hello there on TikTok, how you doing? I would really love a remake of Fatal Frame. Oh yeah, me too actually. Fatal Frame, or any like 90s Japanese horror games. Yes, I would love remakes of all of those. What was the other one? It had clock in the name. Is it like Clock Tower or something like that? The Clock Tower, yeah. Doing amazing. Oh, I'm glad you're doing amazing, mate. Any particular reason? I'm doing okay, thanks. Ooh. Forbidden Siren remake. Yeah. Can't find me. We don't need to find you because we know where you are and we're leaving. Bye, demon. Where's the door? There it is. Yeah, give me all of that. Any 90s or early noughties horror, especially from Japan. Yes. Yes, please. Hello, Hollow Tree. How are you doing? Hope you're doing very well, mate. She's crying because Ghostkai left her. Understandable. Hello, Bamboozle. Welcome in. Have you played the treasure games? No, I don't think I have.
I've got some jobs ready for you.
Also, Geordie Girl Mandy, it's your first time talking. Hello. How you doing? Big stretch. Oh, excuse me. We've had some bloody good investigations today. We've absolutely smashed it, haven't we? Absolutely smashed it. Right, so, let me see what the time is. So, I have a meeting with an author in a couple of hours. Because I'm potentially going to be doing the audiobook narration for his book.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
Mandy, thank you for the follow. So, I'm probably going to call the stream there. And I will be back online streaming in about 6 hours. Hell yeah, you're a voice actor. Not yet. Not yet. But we'll see if we can make it a reality. And you thought you were going to get clapped? You thought wrong? I did think wrong. If you're on TikTok, TikTokers, I'll see you later. Have a good day, TikTokers. Feel free to come along to Twitch and follow me there. And I'll see you later. Bye, TikTok. Bye, 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 bye. That's TikTok gone. Yeah, so I have a meeting in a couple of hours. I want to do a bit of research and like look at his other books and stuff. I don't want to go into the meeting unprepared. And I need lunch as well. If you're on YouTube, goodbye.